What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. David Howard in the building. What's going on, sir? Hope you're doing well. Kentrell LeGroux in the building. What's up, man? Hitman Bronco. Money on the line. I just wait for y'all to come on here, sip my coffee, and talk about Bud Crawford. Man. The dude is bad dope. Fahim Satori used to say that, man, would say, Bud is bad dope. Bud is bad dope, bro. What up, bro? Hey, that's a rain, isn't it? Valeria, what's going on? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Bad dope. Bud Crawford is terrible, man. What a terrible person. How in the world? I know Bob Arum is sitting there like, I told you so. I told you so. Bud got no, dude, integrity. Shakur Stevenson said he learned integrity from Terence Crawford. Integrity. Terence fights for an undisputed title, holds these people's belts up in the air, and refuses to pay them their money. Yeah, Janet Beck is out of the fight. That's integrity. That's integrity. You go into the ring saying you're fighting for the undisputed title. You hold the WBA title, the WBC title. You say that you are the undisputed champion, and then you refuse to pay the sanctioning fees. Trying to set a trend where fighters in big fights refuse to pay the sanctioning fees. Man, you are a terrible man. Terrible. What's up, Steven? How you feeling, man? Terrible. That's the only way that I can describe that. We'll wait till some more people get in the chat, man, and talk about some other stuff, man. We'll talk about this fights coming up this weekend. Man, what is boxing coming to? I'm sure he's not the first to refuse to pay a sanctioning fee after they won the belt. Why would you be sure of that? Why would you be sure? No. People that refuse to pay the sanctioning fee drop the belt. Fuck out of here, you fuck. Don't make no fucking excuses for this nigga. Here you come, you bots. I'm not responding to none of your shit, you media fucking bots. The amount he was supposed to pay was the amount that he agreed to pay before he took the fight. That's how much. The amount is the amount that he agreed to pay before they fought. 0.6% of his purse. Less than $300,000 is how much they're talking about. When you made off 50 million. But it's their belt. It's their belts. It's their championship that he fought for. He has to pay the fee. He should pay the fee. He should pay the fee. He should pay the fee. If he dropped the belt, if he refused to fight for the belt because he didn't want to pay the fee, that's one thing. If he paid the fee and then he dropped the belt, that would be something else. But that's not what he did. He fought for the belts, held the belts in the ring, and then refused to pay these people what he agreed to pay them for the fight. Trying to set a precedent of people not paying sanctioning fees after the fight has taken place. After the fight has taken place. If you don't want to pay the sanctioning fees, don't fight for the belt. You don't fight for the belt, then say, nah, fuck it, I'm not paying. That's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. Canelo paid sanctioning fees. Canelo paid it. Canelo defended undisputed several times. You must have paid it before. But you like, nah, Nah. Boy, I'm telling you, man, this is some fugazi shit, bro. It's some crazy shit. What are the fees for besides holding on to the belts? It doesn't matter what they're for. What they're for is holding them up and saying you're a champion. That's what they're for. They have an organization that has employees. That's an organization that has expenses. And you agreed to fight for their belt. Nobody made you fight for their belt. You agreed to pay the fee. You got to pay the fee. It's that simple. I don't care how much Canelo got. You guys like to ask irrelevant questions. You guys are like one irrelevant question after another irrelevant question. That question is irrelevant. Terence Crawford fought for those belts. Fought for the belts. He agreed to do it. Yeah, he should have. No, he's going to get stripped. Because if he didn't want to pay for the fee, Coach Chris, he shouldn't have had the fight. You don't get to do that. You don't get to walk into a store, buy something, and then say, you know what? You charged me too much. You don't stand there, eat the food, then look at them when they come and give you your bill and say, nah, you charged too much. I'm walking out. But isn't that what Bud already did when he in a car with a car, taking that car off the jack? Them saying, oh, you made some money. No, you're charging me too much, and he took the car off the jack. I'm telling you, that some bad shit is gonna happen to that nigga, man. I'm telling you, bro. Something's gonna happen to that nigga. I am thoroughly convinced something's gonna happen to that nigga. No, they said he made $50 million. They said he made $50 million. And it was a 1.6% of his purse, which was around $300,000. Exactly. You ate the steak. If you didn't want it, you don't stand with Bud. You know damn well that's some bullshit. You wouldn't stand for Bud. You wouldn't. Hey, T. Orlando, if you were counsel for the WBC, would you stand with Bud and tell him, no, you don't owe the money that you fucking said you would pay? Bro, seriously, man, I don't stand with nobody. This now, swiper, no swiping and shit. We learned that as kids. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no. Bud, bad Bud. Bad Bud. Swiper, no swiping. No, wrong. The WBC did not charge him 3%. They charged him 0.6% of $50 million. They did not do 3%. They did 0.6%, not 3, 0.6. Yeah, Bud is on some business that's gonna wind up that, see that nigga floating face down. I'm telling you, bro. Dog, it's not 3%. It's 0.6%. 0.6%. They don't charge 3% of $50 million, bro. It's 0.6%. It's not 6%. It's not 3%. It's 0.6%. The total amount was less than $300,000. It's 0.6. It's not 3%. It's 0.6. And I don't even care. You know why? Because you agreed to pay the fee. It's an undisputed fight. Of course. I meant 06. Yeah, thank you, bro. 0.06. Yeah, 0.06. Not, it's 0.06. 0.06. 0.06. Why should you have to pay for winning the belt? You think it's right? Yes, absolutely, because it costs money to put the fucking fight on. Absolutely, you got to pay for belts. These people do not work for... That shit ain't on mute, bro. Get your ass out of here, Tim Carey. You're about to get bopped for saying mute, bro. No, you're going to get bopped for saying mute. Fuck out of my face, you cornballs. Bud better be careful. That's all I'm saying, bro. You keep ripping niggas off for $300,000, Bud. Keep doing it. Keep ripping up. Yeah, I thank you, bro. At 0.06. Thank you, brother. It's basically it's 0.06%. What up, Bruce Gas? And absolutely, you absolutely have to pay when you already said you would pay it. Wait a minute. Is this a way to get rid of all the belts? Coach Chris, bro, stop it. It's Bud being fucking cheap. Bud being fucking cheap, petty, and not having the integrity to fucking pay his part. Dude, the WBC and the WBA, that's their belt he decided to fight for. After that, I don't care. Now we got, man, I hate that. It's 90 ninjas. And now we got 185 people in the building. I'm saying you got to pay, bro, because you already fought for the belt. You guys don't get to walk into the restaurant, say it's overcharged, and then walk out. No, you saw the price before you sat down at the table. If you did not want to pay the price, you shouldn't have sat down at the table. And after you pay, if you don't want to pay next time, don't come back. But pay the money, drop the belts. That's how you do it. You don't not pay. Bud has never wanted to pay the sanction fees. Clearly, that's why he's never defended Undisputed. Bud did it, now what? Nah, nigga, Bud did it, now what? Now I talk about his ass for being a fucking fraud. That's what happens. Bud did it, now what? Now we talk about Bud being bad fucking business. Bud just being a generally fucking dishonorable human being, dog. Also, let's go back. You say you were right. Bud Crawford's always screwing people over. Let's also tell you this. This is stealing. All y'all, man, is 0.006% equals 300,000. Thank you, man. My math, I've been telling people my math sucks. Why is it anybody's business? Because it's boxing. You're getting the fuck out of my face, Malik Bennett. Get by, Malik. Don't try to tell me what the fuck is my business, nigga. We sitting here talking about it because it's in the news. The WBA released a fucking statement about dropping them for not paying sanctioning fees. The WBC said the nigga didn't pay the sanctioning fees. So basically, if you go 4 belts at roughly 300,000, that's $1.2 million that Bud is refusing to pay between 2 of them. But dog, if you made 50, that's your price of doing business, man. You don't get to say it after the fact. And if you guys start doing that shit, I'm telling you, man, you guys are trying to tear down boxing. Fucking bunch of, I can because I don't even have a warning on my channel anymore because of that boot lip ass. And I can't even say it. Don't even want to call you ugly ass. Is it racist to call that nigga ugly? Is it racist to call you ugly? You little midget. Man, little ass midget, little con man midget. Funny how he was lifting on those 3 other belts for 147 for about a year after getting stripped by the IBF for refusing. Yeah, them dudes turned that shit around. Man, the IBF got rid of that shit fast. Like, Bud, you're not fucking with me. Give me my belt back. Bud, you're bad juju, bro. Nobody should do business like Bud, dog. Bud is terrible, dog. Seriously. I don't respect people that do business like that, dog. If you go into the store and you order the food and the money and the price is there, you don't get to eat the steak, celebrate with all of your family about how you treated them to this great dinner, but then you don't pay the bill. That's what that is. Not paying. That's why I'm telling you. That's why he got that gun pulled on him in Nebraska. Telling you. Niggas like that get guns pulled on him in Nebraska, and they don't even know why. Like, why is this police harassing me? Nigga, because you running around ripping off the cartel for $1.2 million. That's what it is. What up, Ralph Chestnut? If this does not show the continuation of the Terrence's dishonesty, nothing will. Crawford fans, look, Crawford ain't got fans. Anyway, scratch a lie, find a thief. If you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. If you kill, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll lie. Go back with it, man. What's not, man, stop. What's not what happened? What's not what happened? If I'm not reaching, that does happen to niggas that do stupid shit like that. Yes, they do. The fuck are you talking about? It does happen to niggas like that. Yes, they do. Slick ass niggas yes, they do. They get dealt with, bro. I don't know what the fuck the world you live in. Dog, what do you want me to tell you? Terence Crawford is not liked by the Omaha Police Department. Obviously, because they pulled and stuck a gun in his face. They stuck a gun in his face right after a parade, bro. What the fuck? What do you think, bro? I didn't say anything about his shooting. But somebody did shoot at him. But since you want to talk about his shooting, he didn't get shot. He got shot at. And why did he get shot at? Because niggas was cheating in craps. Because they were cheating in craps. Somebody took a shot, man. You better pay your money, nigga. I'm serious, man. Don't get too reckless with me, Fanon. Ice done nothing but support you. Bro, I can get fucking, watch this. Don't get the fuck out of my face, man. How about that, Lavish Like? We can end that shit right now. And you can get up. See you later, dude. I mean, what you want me to say, bro? Don't tell me there's somebody that will cheat somebody out of $1.2 million. Somebody that is suspected of using performance enhancements that deal business with Victor Conti. Don't tell me that a nigga that gives a parade and gets a gun stuck in his face and get the fuck out of here. You a black man, don't make it seem like you ain't never had a gun pulled out by police. Nigga, yes, I've had a gun pulled out on me by police. Right after I went somewhere I was told not to go. Fuck up out of here, you bozos. Nigga, I'm not trying, dog. Look, I'm not asking you kids. I'm not asking you niggas, man. Let me get rid of you here. Let me be clear with you, bro. I'm not asking you. This is not my opinion, nigga. I'm giving you straight facts. Go rip off people for $1.2 million. Collectively. Do you know what niggas will do to you for $50,000? Do you know what people will do to you for $20,000? But you think you can just get over on niggas for a $1.2 million? You can scam people in gambling matches and shit like that, and nothing ever gonna happen to you, bro? You think the world is like, you think that's how the world works, bro? You better I'm telling these kids the truth. Bro, that's some shady shit, bro. You got the WBA that did not get their money. 300,000. If they are all 0.6, if they're all 0.6, all 0.006, right? And he doesn't pay any of them. Said young niggas will take you for a couple thousand. But y'all niggas is acting like you can just nigga, so who won? I don't give a fuck who won that fight. Get out of here, dumbass. Bro, you guys are not going to get me off the topic, man, by asking me, he's not the first person to ever do it. Well, why would he get the fuck on, bro? And what do you mean Lavish Life, you've never given me a dime in this super chat, bro? Lavish Life. I don't think I've ever seen you actually support me. I don't even know if you hit the like. That's why you don't have a link. Okay, so don't play me like a cornball, bro. You should not be earning $50 million and 1.2 of it goes to the sanctioned bodies and you're not willing to pay. After you fought for their belts and you got the benefit of fighting for their belts. You're not making $50 million without those belts on the line and didn't really deserve $50 million for the fight. But dude, it just keeps piling and piling and piling and piling up on Terence. I'm telling you, man, it shit ain't right. Maldonium sounds like it's an Eastern European kind of Austrian. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's what Alexander Povetkin popped for. Maldonium it is heart medicine, I think. I think it's heart medicine. Maldonium. I think it's heart medicine. I'm pretty sure that's what Maria Sharapova popped for. Sad but true. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you. You guys, this nigga ripping off these people, bro. That's bad juju, bro. But okay, keep on doing it, man. Don't listen to me, bud. Don't listen to me. I'm sure, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, bro, I have no idea why you guys run around doing bad business with people, bro. Did bad business with Errol. Terrible business with Errol. Did terrible business with David Avenetian with your gloves popping open. Bro, you look like a linebacker, dog. Like, seriously, bro. Nigga transitioned into a linebacker. And it's like, yeah, okay. None of this shit. You think none of this shit's going to ball up and come get you, bro? Like, man, come on, man. If a person rips off another person and think he's not going to end up getting a regret, he will, bro. It's bad business, man. I'm telling you, that's bad. Look, if you did it this way, if you said, look, WBC, I don't want to fight for your belt because it's 0.6%. If I win this fight, I'm not paying. And they say, okay, we'll go along with the fight. Then fine. There's no issue there. If you say they give you a contract and you say 0.6% is going to go to the sanctioning body and you just refuse to pay because for whatever reason you think the WBC's only enforcement is to strip you of your belt or the WBA's only is to strip your belt, bro, you're encouraging other people to do this shit, man. Like, dog, I mean, for real. I make $50 million a night. I don't have to pay nobody nothing. Bro, then your ass need to be, let me tell you something, bro. Niggas like you should be underneath something. You should get planted. That is my personal belief about people like you. Seriously, bro. If you're not willing to pay your bills, nigga, you shouldn't be on planet Earth, in my personal opinion. Meldonium. I mean it. I'm not saying this. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm not saying anything. I'm telling you, that's how low I think of thieves. If a bunch of white people steal a bunch of black people and the black people have no right whatsoever and they can't protect themselves from being stolen, these people are still thieves. Just because nobody can do anything about it doesn't mean you're not a thief. If you agree to pay somebody money for services that they render to you and then you want to revalue it, that didn't happen. I didn't even say anything about black people, collard greens. So you made it a week to say some stupid shit, so you get banned. Bro, you get banned too. I don't give a fuck about the WBC being the cartel. Shout out to the cartel. If the WBC is the cartel, I hope the cartel snatches your ass up. Fuck what you talking about. Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas are trolls. You trolls kill me, bro. Goodbye, man. Okay? Go ahead and go away. Like I said, if that's the cartel, then good. I hope they behave like the cartel. If the WBC is really the Mexican cartel, then I hope they behave like the Mexican cartel. Because I can't stand thieves, dog. I can't stand people that sit around trying to find ways to get over and take what really belongs to other people. The WBC has been around since 1960. The WBA has been around since before 1960. And they have established a very good reputation. Of course, they got their problems, whatever. But they've created a lot of great history in the sport of boxing from the year 1960. And for you guys to take the benefit of being in the lineage of all the other champions that these guys fought, these guys helped organize, for you to then just tank it because you got some dude in a dress holding your hand telling you to pay $50,000, paying you $50 million. But no, Addy, you don't have to pay that. You don't have to pay that. Don't pay that. Keep the money. Don't pay that. Because we don't even want you remember how they didn't even want the belts there? They didn't want the belts on the stage. They want Ring Magazine. They want Ring Magazine, which is owned by Turkey, to be the people that actually name champions. The Ring Magazine champion is not a champion because Turki Al-Sheikh owns Ring. So how can Turki Al-Sheikh own the championship? Personally. That's what Bud is on. He's on that bullshit. But maybe that's why he got so much money that he didn't deserve, because he was going to be willing to do the bullshit that Turki Al-Sheikh wants him to do. Because there's no other reason for that nigga that got that much money. No chance. He would have never touched $50 million if he wasn't getting overpaid. So maybe part of the problem, maybe part of his recompense is to fuck it over, bro. He said, bro, you on a roll deporting people off the channel. Today is no, hell no, this ain't close to a record. That ain't close to the record. But you niggas want to talk about the cartel and the Mexican cartel. Okay, cool. I hope they act like the cartel. The Mexican cartel, obviously the Mexican cartel ain't everything they crack it up to be. Obviously it's not. Don't take that personally. But these people have no respect for you, bro. Oh, I've been there all the time. I dare you to come to Omaha. You are banned. You can come here. No, I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, there's no reason to go to Omaha, Nebraska, but I will walk right the fuck up to Omaha, Nebraska, anywhere through Omaha, Nebraska, and you fuck niggas ain't even going to be in the city. Let's get that straight, adult business. The day I show up to Omaha, Nebraska is the day all you niggas get in cars and leave Omaha, Nebraska. The nigga would not even be in town if I went. So let's not fucking play around, okay? Don't get niggas in trouble, homeboy. Don't get niggas in trouble, homeboy. Like I said, I went to B&B Gym. Them niggas was not there. Okay? Trust me, if I go to Omaha, Nebraska, every nigga you talking about is going to find a way to be in Kansas City that day. They will not be walking around. They will not be visible. Thank you very much. I'll walk wherever I want to walk, whenever I want to walk with zero problems. Trust me. Every one of the niggas that you think are slick are not going to be there. They will not be there. Talking about all that shit. I walk through New York with all you niggas threatening me. Walk through all you niggas threatening me in New York, threatening me in Dallas. I walk to Dallas by my fucking self. What all that shit you niggas talk. Like I said, bro, I'm not impressed by you petty criminals, okay? I'm not impressed. Especially some Omaha niggas. You niggas ain't got 15 niggas to rub together. I mean, what are you going to do in Omaha? How many black folk you got in Omaha? I got more niggas in Kansas City than niggas that are in Omaha. What are you talking about? My niggas will just roll up from Kansas City and be in Omaha in fucking 30 minutes, bro. You kidding me? They want no smoke. None. You got 5 niggas to rub together in Omaha, Nebraska. You better sit y'all little asses down. Flyover ass niggas. Anyway, exactly. You two tough guys. You niggas ain't doing nothing to me. Let's get that shit straight as a board. You know, that's just not even possible. It's crazy how impossible that shit is. Anyway, Troy said online gangs, yeah, gang banging hilarious. Exactly. Your pass is revoked in Omaha. Like a nigga want to go to Omaha. Anyway, bro, you niggas never liked me. I was in Omaha all the time. For you niggas that talking shit from Omaha, you should have been talking that shit while I was actually in Omaha. No, they're not. I'm a truck driver. There's way more black folk in Omaha than what you think. No, they're not. No, they're not. There may be 50,000 black people in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm from Chicago, bro. Hell no. There's more black people. There's more black people in Maywood, Illinois, than there are in Omaha, Nebraska. There's more black people in Kansas City than there is in Omaha, Nebraska. You kidding me? Omaha, Nebraska is nothing. No, there's not more than I think because I've been in Omaha, Nebraska. I went to Omaha, Nebraska at least 5 times a year for about 5 years. I know people in Omaha, Nebraska. My people played basketball for the University of Nebraska. My daughter got recruited to play tennis for University of Nebraska. He said exactly 5,000. There ain't but 50 fucking thousand of you niggas. That's nothing. That's nothing. Go look how many black people are in Memphis. Go look and go find out. Go see how many black people are in Memphis. 50,000 is nothing. It's nothing. There's niggas with more soldiers. Watch this shit. There's niggas in Chicago that got more soldiers than that. They got more than 57,000 soldiers, and that's just one set that got 50,000 soldiers in it. And a whole bunch of them niggas in Omaha are only able to do anything because the niggas in Chicago. So what are they going to do if Chicago cuts off Omaha? Kansas City cuts off Omaha. You say, yes, it is. I'm telling you, I'm not asking. And I fuck with you big time. I'm telling you, yes, it is. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm going to get off that shit for a second, bro. But I'm telling you, don't talk that gang, bang, bang shit with me, bro. You'll wind up flat on your back, bro. Trust me. And I'll never have to come nowhere near you. Okay? You talk too loud about me, nigga, you're going to get in trouble. Anyway, let's get back to the fact that this nigga ain't paying his bills. Bud got to pay his bills. Bud, be a respect. The next time you get a belt, bro, pay the fee, bro. Pay the fee. Believe it or not, bro, it's important. They deserve the money, dog. They deserve the money. Because without the lineage of the fighters in the WBA and the WBC, your fighting style, your fighting means nothing. It means nothing. There is no $50 million to earn if the WBC and the WBA weren't doing their jobs. They were the ones that were putting on the fights and organizing Ali's fights, organizing Frazier's fights, organizing Foreman's fights, organizing Bob Arum. There would not have been a Top Rank if it wasn't for the WBC and the WBA. How would a Top Rank ever signed you, bud? This system that you and Andre Ward spit on so rightfully, but you guys said you don't care if your business partners make money. They said you don't care about it whether your business partners make money. Bro, you have to start caring that your business partners make money. That's important. If you have a business partner and you're making $50 million and there's this and the workers at the WBC get $300,000, bro, pay the money, bro. They're going to get the money one way or the other. All because you want to be the star because somebody treated you bad. Man, pay your bill, bud. Pay your bills. Man, there's no respect for rich people that don't pay their bills, man. Just because they can't collect it, you think I'm not going to pay it because they can't collect it? So I'm not going to pay it and fuck them? Man, what a terrible, terrible outlook, bro. I'm telling you, you got to pay. If they say I'm not going to charge you 3%, we're going to charge you 0.006%. We're going to cap the amount of money that we make off any fight at $300,000. And you just decide that's too much to pay. But yet you got $50 million that you don't deserve. Bud, you don't deserve $50 million. You didn't sell that much. That's how much you could get. So you got how much you could get. These people, you say, well, but they can't get what they can get. Even though you promised them the money when you took on the fight, bro. Pay the money. Jesus. Pay the money. That's what I'm saying. You can't, they didn't even want, originally they wanted undisputed on the line, but Turki Al-Sheikh didn't want any of the belts up there. They only wanted the rehab season and they just want the ring. Because Turki Al-Sheikh owns the ring. Bro, it's just disgusting to me, man. That's disgusting to me, bro. Disgusting. Disgusting. Cats get a $30,000 check, bro, and owe $15,000 of it to the government. That plus he got to pay his taxes. Like, I got my taxes to pay. Are you not going to pay the government? Like, guess what? The only reason that dude ain't paying the only reason he's got to pay the government is because the government has the power to collect. Which is why I'm telling you, man, don't tell me the WBC is anybody's cartel. Otherwise, they would have the power to connect. Tank ain't undisputed nothing. Yeah, great. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's good. Yep, you're right. Tank ain't undisputed nothing. I don't care. Tank is not. I don't even think Tank. Oh, Tank is retiring, says Lamontt Roach. I'm just telling you. I don't appreciate people that do business like that. And if I was you guys, I wouldn't do business with him. There is bad juju. I'm telling you, this guy's going to screw you. Like the guy, like Terence Crawford, doing business with Terence Crawford is just like looking across the table from somebody that you know is going to rip you off. You know what I'm saying? Like they smile in your face. They're like, hey, how you doing? I love you. I'm worried about you. And you just look at him and you're like, man, you don't give a rat's ass about me. What the fuck you got up your sleeve? That is that nigga right there, bro. Uncle Sam will repo your car if you don't pay up. Absolutely. I thought Bud had all the business ventures going outside the sport, but he refuses to cover the cost. I mean, look, man, bro, what happens if somebody owes you $300,000? They owe you $300,000. They agree to pay you $300,000. They make $50 million, but they won't pay you because they got a sugar daddy Turkey al-Sheikh, bro, with his magical $1 million, his magical 200 tons of gold that miraculously show up, bro. Arena, what up, Arena? Hey, Arena. Said, good morning, Martin. I hope all's well. Hey, it's all good, man. We're pushing. You know what I mean? We just pushing, talking this boxing, man, trying to keep the channel up and around. What is this? What is it? Hey, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't know who you are. And I am not from Baltimore. Got it? Oh, Lavish Light is Remy Martin. Oh, that's you? Bro, let me tell you something, dog. Don't threaten me, bro. Don't threaten me, bro. Just because I don't know what you talking about trying something with you from Baltimore. Bro, I don't give a fuck where you from. I'm telling you flat out, bro. If you're going to do something, do it. If you take what I said the way I took what you said, bro, dog, I know what you meant by what you said. And I said what I meant, bro. And you say, calm my shit down, watch what I'm saying. Bro, as soon as you tell me to watch my tongue, that's telling me you think you somebody I need to be concerned about. I'm going to tell you, Lavish Life, we can do this right in the middle of this. So I ain't got to do it on Instagram. When you tell me that for me to slow down, that's telling me that you think you somebody I need to be worried about. I'm not worried about you, bro. I don't know who you are, but I promise you I'm not worried about you. If I come to Baltimore and you got a problem with what I said in Baltimore, bro, let that shit fly. You know what I'm saying? Just like the dude said yesterday, oh man, there's triggers all around you. Look, bro, if you got a trigger around me, pull that trigger. If you can do something to me, do it. Don't waste my fucking time telling me what you can do and do it. You got me? I walk outside my house. Everybody knows my address, where I am. If you can do it, do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Okay? I'm tired of you niggas always talking about it. I'm not intimidated by your threats. I'm not intimidated by how big you think you are in Baltimore. I don't care how big you think you are in Chicago. I don't give a fuck how big you think you are in Saudi Arabia, bro. I don't care. You're going to have to do something to me before I buy that bullshit. Because if you could do it, you would have just done it. If you could do it, you just do it. Seriously, bro, I get tired of threats, bro. I've gotten them my whole life, bro. That's not a bad move. That's a promise. Do it. Do it. It's not a bad move for me. It's a bad move for you if you try it. I'm inviting you to walk into a fucking problem is what I'm inviting you to do. You think that's a bad move? No, it's not, because you're not going to make it through, bro. Trust me. Ain't shit a bad move about that. That's as good as I can be to you. I'm honestly telling you, don't play around with me, bro. I'm not a journalist, okay? I'm not worried about your threats, none of your threats. I have had niggas make threats on me my entire life, bro. If you're going to do it, do it. That's all I'm saying. And every nigga that said they was going to do it for the last 40 fucking years of my life, ain't none of them been able to do it. So since for 40 fucking years, a nigga's trying me, ain't nobody been able to pull it off. I think I'm going to make it to 60 without you niggas being able to pull it off. So tuck your little bullshit, gangster shit. Go sit on a corner and go sell some weed, nigga, and hope you don't get arrested. I'm tired of playing with you peons. Don't ever talk to me like I need to be afraid of you, because I'm not going to be, and I'm going to take it as an insult, and I'm going to get aggressive. I don't back down to threats, bro. I go at the threat. You niggas say you can do something. I will be outside today. You know where I live. Come get me. You niggas ain't going to come nowhere near me because you can't get nowhere near me. I ain't taking no chance. I'm making a promise. Leave me alone with them fucking threats. Anyway, sorry about that. What Terence is done is not the correct way of action as young children who want to engage and participate in sports are watching. Look, man, what I'm telling you, urban boxing, is you cannot be a hypocrite, bro. You can't say that you want to be treated fairly your entire career and say people were not treating you fairly all your career. But when it's time for you to treat somebody fairly for what you said you would pay them, you don't want to pay them. That makes you a hypocrite. And Terence Crawford is a raging hypocrite. And Turkey Al-Sheikh is behind this. That's my personal belief. They want to tear down the sanctioning bodies. So they're inviting these big playing people to say, you know what? You really don't even have to pay these guys. Don't worry about it. You won't even have to pay these guys. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make the ring championship the main championship. The ring is going to be the only thing that matters. So if you don't pay the WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, they won't be able to operate. And if they can't operate, then hey, cool, it's all good for us because we're going to have you fight for the ring belt. The ring belt is owned by Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the same person that got Terence Crawford the $50 million. So I have to conclude that this is Turkey Al-Sheikh's part of Turkey Al-Sheikh's plan to say, no, we are going to shut down the Terence. We're going to shut down these sanctioning bodies by proving to you that you don't need them and you don't need to pay these guys this money, which makes me go back and look at all the other messages that have been delivered by fighters around this particular issue about whether or not all these belts need to be here or not, and they're just collecting belts and dust and all that. Yeah, but the money that you got paid for fighting for it isn't collecting dust. The belt itself may be collecting dust, but the money you got as a world champion for fighting for those belts, those did not go away. You're still spending the money that being a WBC, WBA, WBO, or IBF champ got you. You running around talking about I'm a world champion, getting paid to go to nightclubs because you're a champion. As soon as Deontay Wilder lost his WBC belt, he couldn't be a champion anymore. So can Deontay just say, I'm a champion? No, he's got to go to work for Turkey Al-Sheikh and have Turkey Al-Sheikh name him champion. You guys are a bunch of fucking sellouts and cheats. And again, I can say this because you're not going to do shit. You're not going to do nothing. You bullies, you little bitches. I'm not a journalist, bro. I'm just a boxing fan, bro. I promise you niggas ain't doing nothing to me, though. Man, and if you do, congratulations, bro. When that shit go pop and I go dark, cool. Then you win. Other than that, nigga, I don't care about your threats. Other than that, my niggas want to find you, and I'll be more than happy to allow them to go find you when you issue those threats. So I don't have to worry about you. Because I ain't worried about you. Because I got people around me, bro. I know I'm protected. I am taken care of. I have faith in God beyond all things, bro. If I could have been gone, I would have been gone. Trust me. You niggas are not the first people to want to take a shot at me. You're not the fucking first people that I said shit like this in front of. They got real mad at me. I stood up in front of the Congressional Black Caucus and told them that racism is not about money. It's about the perception of people that have color in their skin. So none of these financial programs that you want to work are ever going to work. I said that in front of the entire Congressional Black Caucus from the position that I'm in. Those people did not want me around. Trust you me. They went through all kind of stuff to neutralize me. When I made a mayor in DC, when I made a mayor in New Orleans, when I made a mayor in Memphis, when we made a president of the United States, when we did these things, it's all on record. You don't think these people wanted nothing from me? You're not going to get me, you little petty gangsters. I can say what I want to say. You niggas leave me, I'm telling you. But anyway, back to the real stuff. Like, again, and I'm going to do it again for you little petty thugs. If you can get me, I invite you to get me. Do it. Don't talk about it. Do it. And don't ask me to come find you. Don't say, oh, will you come to Omaha? Nigga, if I got to come to Omaha for your pussy ass to do something to me, then you ain't worth shit. Because you better believe real ones ain't got to fucking leave their house. They will send somebody else to Omaha. You niggas want to talk about me coming to your little podunk town? We already own half of it. Thank you very much. I get sick of these threats. Any news about who Lar? Yeah, Lara's going to be fighting. Hold on 1 second. I'll get it for you. Talking about somebody from Baltimore. Man, I don't give a fuck. Trust me. And we'll go to Baltimore. And we'll go to Baltimore. And walk right up to the Upton Gym or anywhere else I feel like walking in Baltimore, Maryland. And we'll do it any name. I don't. So sick of you niggas, man. Anyway, let me get off that. That's not productive. He is fighting. Let me find it out. Somebody will have it in there. So sick of that shit, bro. Y'all have no idea what it's like to be fucking threatened all the time, bro. Like, just because of who you are, bro. I think the replacement is 42-year-old, man. Erislandy Lar is about to get cheated by a doper. Erislandy, hey, but if I would have called Janabek a cheater a week ago, he's fighting Johan Gonzalez. Johan Gonzalez. Johan Gonzalez is. I wonder what Johan Gonzalez is. Venezuelan. Oh, okay, dope. He's fighting Johan Gonzalez, Venezuelan. Yeah, man, I'm so certain. No joke. I'm telling you, bro. It's been my entire life, bro. Of always having to fight somebody, always having some clown, always talking about what they're going to do. Like, man, if you're going to do the shit, just fucking do the shit. Don't waste my time don't waste your time telling me about it. You know what I mean? Just get it done, dog. Damn flu shots packing people up. Some are forced to take work. What is this? What is this, Troy Hutch? Damn flu shots packing people up. Some are forced to take it for work, though. Stay safe. Hell no, I'm not fucking with that. Hey, that man, Love Now Gay said, Fanon, you need a fly swatter. Honestly, bro, what I need about 3-4 more Ricos. What I also need is I need some fucking federal troops in your neighborhood. That's what I really need. Should I know who that is? Oh, that's not me. That's not me. Hey, you think what's going on with the flu shots? Flu shots messing people up, bro? Are the flu shots messing people up? For real? Hey, man, my apologies for all of that stuff. Really. This dude, lavish life. I'm telling you, I need about 3-4 more Ricos on you, Negroes. I need, what else I need? I need about 5 more positive PED tests. I need for VADA to start testing the full battery on everything. No, what happened to Barbara D? Fanon, you talked to Barbara D? No, what happened to Barbara D? No, what happened with Barbara D? Somebody threatened Barbara D probably. What happened with Barbara D? Hey, Controller Drew, what happened to Barbara D? No, what happened with Barbara D? He said, oh, AOG, listen to the song Threats from Jay-Z Black Album. Black. Okay, I will. Okay, cool, I will. Oh, no. Oh, you said she been missing? No. I haven't. I saw her a couple days ago. Yeah, she been around a couple days. He said, Zulu, get it off your chest, King. I can't get mad at how you react to a threat. Like, I'm sick of this shit, bro. Like, I had family members threatening me. Like, bro, seriously, dog, if you really think I'm, dog, if it was that easy, dog, I'd have been gone, bro. Like, just be real, bro. If it was that easy, I'd have been gone, bro. No, I'll check in on her, though. I'm sure she is. You know, not people waiting for this boxing to really start kicking off again. So we ain't got to talk about this dumb shit. Hey, y'all, so who do y'all got in this fight, man? No, yeah, say get it off my chest. Okay, I'll get it off my chest. Dog, I grew up in like a neighborhood. It was like all mafia in the neighborhood, bro. A bunch of Italians, like Eastern Europeans, no black people. Bro, I used to have to fight every fucking day, bro. Every day was a fight, bro. Every day was a fucking a threat. You know what I'm saying? Some Italian kids threatening you. Some, you know what I mean? Got jumped a couple times. You know, just dudes always talking about what they're gonna do to you, bro. Because I was by myself. I was the only black dude in the neighborhood, and these dudes all had other family, cousins around. So these niggas always want to talk about what they're gonna do to you. They always want to talk about what they was gonna do. So, dude, okay, cool. Boom, let's fight. You know what I'm saying? So cool, let's fight. And I fought every single solitary one of these dudes, and I fought them multiple fucking times, bro. Sometimes I fought their big brothers. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got jumped. But whatever the case was, bro, if you're gonna fucking do it, do it. I'm not about to sit here and be scared of no nigga who says shit on the internet, dog. You're gonna have to see me in the street. And by the way, let me tell you the story, bro. I did see one of you niggas in the street. Hey, bro, I saw one of you in the street. No joke. There's one guy I saw in the street. Guess what happened? I'm in New Orleans and I'm walking by myself. There's a dude. I go into a restaurant. Something happens at the restaurant. I leave the restaurant. I come back. This dude is now standing out in front. But guess what he got sitting right next to him? He got a Latino dude standing. Like, say the guy's facing this way. He got a Latino dude with his hand in his pocket, looking right at the dude's side of this dude's head like this. So, like me, I'm face to face with the dude. This guy, who I ain't never seen before, is sitting there with his hand in his pocket, staring at the dude that was talking shit like he was going to do something. So the dude kept talking. And I was like, I said, they got you. And I kept walking right past Mr. Tough Guy, because somebody who just happened to be there decided to ball that nigga up and stick something in his face. And I walked my happy ass right down the street and kept walking, and was very thankful to the guy that put a jammy on that nigga. Where we come from, it's called putting a jammy on a nigga. He put a jammy on him. He walked that nigga's ass out, stuck him in the middle of the street so he could say what he had to say to me. But you better believe didn't nothing pop off. Mr. Tough Guy, wasn't no pop, pop, pop. None of that, dog. There was nothing but your head down like this with a nigga looking at you like, I wish you would. Do something, say something crazy. Yes, in New Orleans, bro. So look, bro, don't tell me what you're going to do to me, dog. You niggas know who I am, bro. I'm Martin Himes Blackwell, bro. You know who I am. Every one of you niggas, you know who I am. So don't act like your little peon ass is finna do shit to me. I'm going to keep walking, nigga, and trust that my people got my back. I walk down the street every day knowing some nigga want to get me, and I know that my people got my back. I don't need bodyguards. And y'all know who I am. So stop acting like you don't know who I am and you don't know what it is. It is what it is, bro, and it ain't changing. Yeah, Mr. Tough Guy, used to come around a lot, dog. Talking about how you got shot 3 or 4 times, nigga. I know how you got shot. I know why you was breathing all crazy, bro, because somebody put something up in you, bro. You live long enough, but somebody put that shit up in you. Yeah, they did. Had you had you and locked up for months. Okay? So don't tell me you're going to walk up on me, bro. Don't tell me you're going to walk up on me, what you're going to do to me. You're not going to do it. I got security, bro, out the wazoo, homie. I got security up the wazoo, homie. I ain't worried about it. And stop so we can get past this. Terence, you can't do fuck to me. None of you, Turkey can't do shit to me. Mohammed bin Salam can't do nothing. You niggas can't do nothing. You know why? Because so many people have already tried the shit that we're on 100% lookout all the time. That's the life I live. And you niggas know that that's the life I live. But you guys want to be fancy over the internet like we can't find you. Anyway, back to this other shit. I'm sorry. What up, Just Do? How you feeling, brother? Always, hey, Just Do, bro. Don't worry about them. Hey, bro, you a real one, bro. Don't you worry about them fakes, Just Do. You a real one, bro. Don't you worry nothing about them fakes, bro. You a real one. Don't worry about none of them fakes, bro. I mean, my guy, I didn't mean to call you bro. Don't worry about it, bro. You know? Anyway, so like I said, to the last guy that lavish lifestyles, whatever your name is, bro, don't threaten me. Don't act like you can do something to me. I'm not like these niggas in Baltimore. Okay? I'm not like these niggas in Baltimore. I'm not some low level type of dude, bro. I'm not some low level dude, bro. Okay? Fanon, what happened to your show? Where's all the violence coming from? I don't even know who you are, bro. I don't know who you are. What happened to my show? Nothing. I'm having a wonderful show, bro. I've got 300 people listening to me talk about whatever I want to talk about, bro. That seems pretty strong to me. But what happened is one of you little petty thugs tried to threaten me. That is what happens to a lot of YouTube content creators that try to put information out. You guys try to come and play with them. So that's the only thing that happened, bro. Okay? Nothing happened to my show, dog. My show is the same thing my show is ever. There's no super chats or cash apps today. So that's what happened. I didn't make no money off this. I'm not going to make no money off this, really, but it's all good.
I feel like.
Hold on.
I feel like it's a lot of hate in the game. You know what I'm saying? I see niggas, you know what I mean? They like, now, what's up, bro? Don't what's up me, nigga. I'm shift leader. Don't call me by my fucking.
Oh, what'd he say? Hold on for now. What do you mean you not one of these dudes from B-more? I'm not from B-more. Somebody said that they're from Baltimore and nobody in Baltimore would talk to them like that. And I said, I'm not from Baltimore. That's what I said. I'm not from Baltimore. I'm not one of these dudes that you're talking about. If I say something to you and I mean it, I'm going to say it. I'm not one of those dudes from Baltimore. I'm not. Because you said, and I suppose it's you that said what you said. We'll leave it alone. Don't what's up? Hey, anyway, man, look, bro, shout out to your lavish life. I'm sorry if I mess with you, bro. I don't like the threats, bro. Fanon is beyond this crap. Don't hate. Let's keep it. Oh, he said Fanon is beyond this crap. Don't hate. Let's keep it boxing. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Let's keep it boxing. If you don't mind, everybody that got that lifestyle, dog, if y'all wouldn't mind just keeping it boxing, I'll keep it boxing. What's up, Rick Timms? I mean it. If you keep it boxing, I'll keep it boxing. But if you want to go there, bro, I'm more than happy to go there. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're not going to, Yeah, I don't threaten people, bro. So I don't appreciate being threatened. What up, Rick? Your boy Bud is up. Boy, what's up with your boy Bud, Rick? Hey, Rick, click the link, Rick. Can you click the link, Rick? It's been a long time. He said, hey, I'm from Baltimore. Most of my family's from Dallas and Chicago. And by the way, I got love for Baltimore, bro. I know Baltimore real dudes. Okay, I got you now, Fanon. Not me. I didn't say nothing. I'm a fan. Thank you, bro. Hey, thank you for the $5 holler, brother. Thank you. Need a break from the mainstream. Thank you, bro. For now, we know why they stalking you, because they attracted to men. That's that when you good looking. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Any seriously though, man, my bad, bro. Hold on a second, but my bad. Come back. But my bad. I'll apologize to the nigga because I didn't mean to go. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm Shameful. Don't call me by my fucking first name, bitch. Like I feel like it's a lot of hate in the game, you know.
Hold on, let me get my man. Hold on. Let me get it back, bro. Let me get it back, bro. Hey, Lavish, you crushed that sweetie pie hopes and dreams. Nah, man, seriously, bro. I'm sick as fuck of getting threatened by people. I'm sick of it because cats think they can do it. And I don't want you thinking you can do it. Really. I don't want you thinking you can pull that shit off. You can't pull that shit off. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I need a break from the mainstream. And Denali Smith said, man, I got you for now. Salute. I know, bro. Thank you, Denali Smith. A lot of people got me, bro. I know. And by the way, just do, man. Don't worry about that shit, man. Cats be fake as shit. They do be fake, man. Real fake, dog. Jameson Church with the $5 holler, brother. Thank you, Jameson, for the support, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I like. Okay, so what is the fight card this weekend? I got to get back to good shit, bro. One hot, that 100% think online. They can talk any way they want. They cowards. Like, man, seriously, bro. I really did see one of these dudes in the street, though. I really did, man. Good morning, 5 cups of coffee needed. Why is that? For this, because you're bored? Okay. Oh, are you trying to say you're bored? Go for a jog. Go for a jog, bro. Go for a jog. If you're bored, you should go for a jog, man. Go run, because there ain't no need for you to be sitting around here if you're bored. Mrs. Just Do Boxing said, peace, love, showing man. Oh, say peace and love showing man love to you and your chat. Yes, ma'am. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let's look at the card this week. And again, man, shout out to my guy, Just Do Boxing. How do you feel, Fanon? Bud never defended his title like EJ beat 3 guys for belts. Bud always fights one and never defend them. Your thoughts on that? Honestly, man, I don't think he has to defend the undisputed at 168 because I don't think he's a 168 pounder. I don't really have too much of a problem with him becoming undisputed and moving up in weight. I don't really have a problem with that. Truthfully, my only problem with him is, number one, you better keep your fucking cronies from around me, bud. Like, seriously, bud, keep your fucking cronies from around me, dog. Like, I don't understand you niggas, man. Don't let these Saudis put a battery in your back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious, man. Don't let these niggas put a battery in your back, bro. You know when niggas don't box. You know niggas don't box. Niggas don't wrestle. When we wrestle in high school, bro. We box when we in our 10. Those are games, bro. Those are games, bro. Niggas don't box, bro. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen the latest news on Chris Eubank at the hospital, man? It's the saddest shit. That's so sad. See, we all know is to let someone walk up to just when we out in the streets, you're going to mess around and find out because I got hands. Exactly, bro. My people got more than hands, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, my people ain't going to use their hands. No joke, bro. I get enough security threats, bro, that I have my shit is provided for me because of how many people no matter. Anyway, like I said, bro, the problem, hey, here you go, Rick. Here's the link because I want to get onto a positive conversation. This was not a positive live stream, bro. And I feel bad, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, but at the end of the day, the Saudis don't like you because your skin tone too. Look, all I'm saying is this, bro. I know myself. I know what's going on around me. I have very, very, very good situational awareness. Okay? Very, very good situational awareness. Because I've been around this shit my whole life, bro. And I can't tell you what I would love, but just say that, bro, they want to tear down, like, dog, they just want to tear down Muhammad Ali and his entire legacy, bro. That's what it see. Don't, because you don't even understand, bro, that the WBA and the WBC probably would have never made it through the 60s and the 70s without Muhammad Ali. And these people are literally trying to come in here. The first thing they try to do is get rid of the act. Then they want to get rid of all the protections that Ali fought for. If you listen to all of the interviews that Muhammad Ali gave about money and about fighters and how fighters walk away with no money, man, you'll understand, bro, that these guys got behind the WBC, got with the WBA, and these guys worked on trying to make things better for boxers, man. And Mauricio Suleiman, you know, it's just like, and these guys are trying to tear these guys down. You're trying to get it to the, I mean, it's just disgusting to me personally. It's disgusting. And Floyd Mayweather, the way that Floyd Mayweather Jr. used to dismiss the legacy of Muhammad Ali, bro, you know, and then you got these people trying to tear his name down after a bill. You know, I just think it's just a shame, man. It's just a shame. However, you're not going to win because the PBC is killing it. They're absolutely killing it. And I think that they're to say, hey, there you go, Barbara D. Yeah, Barbara D is right here. Said, Martin Blackwell, what's going on? I'm chilling. Just trying not to be crazy, not trying to show my fucking crazy side. Trying my best not to show my crazy side. You know what I'm saying? Like, really trying my best not to show my crazy side. Like, I don't understand what they, like, man, I used to have these conversations where I would tell people I am not a journalist, bro. I am not a journalist. I am not a journalist. Do not get me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to show it because it's really, 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 really there. Like, dog, you are not going to threaten me, bro. Do you say it's okay? Thanks. Can I have it today? I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do for my that my wife can have me do. I'm crazy too. All good. We be crazy together. Thank you. Like, seriously, man, because I ain't telling you, I'll go to war, bro. I'll go to war, bro, with anybody. Dog, seriously, dog. I'll go to war with anybody. I love you to death. But if you turn on me, bro, we're going to war. We can be friends after the war is over, bro. Please don't say that. Hey, super chats do not refresh. Hey, I want to stop right there. Miss Just Do Boxing. With the inside joke. Just so you know, you cannot reset a super chat. If you putting your money in there is not going to make YouTube all of a sudden. YouTube is not a microwave, bro. You can't bang on the side of that shit and make money fall out, bro. Man, that was so funny, bro. Oh, God, it's funny. Hey, Barbara D. Martin is fine. It's just these trolls. It's just these trolls trying to take him out of his character. It's fine. Yeah, I'm out of my character. Yeah, people need to understand Ali was and still is more than boxing. Way more than boxing. Always respect the greatest Ali. Yeah, man. Man, I loved Muhammad Ali like a father, man, when I was a little kid. I swear to God, bro. That's why I shadow box to this day. Because of Ali. Just stand up. Except for I didn't put color in the chat. Hey, thank you, Just Do. Miss Just Do said, put color in the chat. Help the channel grow. What's good with the support? Yes, sir. Thank you. Crawford is the GOAT. Let it go. No, he's not the GOAT. Crawford is the GOAT. Let it go. Let it go. No. Why would, first of all, Terence Crawford is not the greatest fighter of all time. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Hey, he said, paying dues, salute OG. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. We trying to pay the bills this month. Barbara D said, when I'm not in the chat, I'm still here for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Said, who you Fanon? Said, who you telling Fanon? I am serious. I'm telling you. Well, I forgot what I said for that. No, I mean, seriously, man. Terence Crawford is not the GOAT, bro. But Terence Crawford is a great fighter. And Terence Crawford is taking advantage, the maximum advantage of being a great fighter. I don't have a problem with Terence Crawford doing that. Terence Crawford, however, is a shiesty-ass businessman, and it's readily apparent that he's a shiesty-ass businessman. He said, I miss it. Put color in the chat. The dude stand on business. The dude stands on business. Thank you, Miss Just Do Boxing. Appreciate you. How people rate Crawford above Sugar Ray? Because they don't know who Sugar Ray Robinson is. Terence Crawford does not have fans that think that. Terence Crawford's real fans know that he's a great fighter. He is a great fighter, for sure. Someone like Mayweather, is Tyler, someone like Mayweather always gave Ali respect, especially what he did outside the ring. He just thinks he's an overall better fighter, boxer from a technical standpoint, but I think he's wrong on that too. Bro, look, Tyler Hingleton. For him to say that Roberto Duran is a better fighter than Muhammad Ali, that he is a greater fighter than Muhammad Ali is ridiculous. For him to say that diminish a man fighting in the later part of his career for losing to Leon Spinks is ridiculous. His tone about Muhammad Ali has always been disrespectful. Always been disrespectful. The simple fact that he calls himself the best ever is being disrespectful to Ali. It is. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the Temu Muhammad Ali. That's what he is. You know, and that's the disrespectful part of it. Because first of all, that technical shit, I'm not even trying to hear that shit. Because Muhammad Ali is a better fighter. Muhammad Ali fights. Muhammad Ali fights. A terrific fighter. He fought better competition. And he fought much more dangerous men than any of them did. Like, these guys never had to they don't have to fight guys like, he beat George Foreman. He beat Liston. He beat Foreman. He beat Shavers. He beat Frazier. Who in the world did Floyd beat? That where it's somebody like a George Foreman. Bro, George Foreman won a championship 10 years later. 10 years later at 45, still won a world championship. I'm just saying. I don't think there's much comparison. Matter of fact, bro, there really isn't any comparison between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Muhammad Ali. In my book, there's no comparison. Truly, truly, truly no comparison between the two of those guys. One guy was just absolutely everything in boxing, and the other guy was half of the story. Does that make sense? Floyd Mayweather Jr. is half of the story to Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Muhammad Ali carried it for 2 decades. He carried it from the time he was 22 years old to the time he was 38 years old. He carried the sport for 16 years. Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't do that. Floyd wasn't fighting Sonny Liston at 22 years old. No, he was not. He fought those guys. Hell no. That's my take on it anyway. Mayweather is disrespectful to those who fought better competition. Floyd fought a lot of fighters when old or on the way out, except Canelo. Mayweather hates greats. It's true. I'm just saying, I think the dude is just, I don't know, man. I got it. You better off comparing Ali with Holyfield. Honestly, I'll tell you who I think you can compare Muhammad Ali to. You can compare Muhammad Ali to Michael Jordan. You can compare Michael Jordan to Muhammad Ali. You can compare Michael Jackson to Muhammad Ali. Those are the people that you can compare to Ali. You can't compare any boxer to Ali. You got to compare, the only person you can compare to Muhammad Ali, in my personal opinion, is Michael Jordan and maybe Tiger Woods in his prime. But Tiger Woods didn't have, because it's golf. But I think the only real comparison is Michael Jordan. I think that's Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. That's who I got comparing to Ali. MJ to Michael Jackson, he's a Michael Jackson of basketball. He's somebody that's so much bigger than the sport. Like, Michael Jackson got bigger than music. Like you don't know anybody else that got a whole people making lifetime, making money all their lifetime on impersonating Michael Jordan. You know, think about the most iconic fight in boxing history, the fight of the century, Thriller Manila, Rumble in the Jungle. The common denominator in all those matches was Ali. Yeah, and there are no fights like that for Floyd Mayweather. Floyd does not have a fight of the century. He doesn't have a Thriller in Manila, and he doesn't have a Rumble in the Jungle. He doesn't have any of those fights. He doesn't have any fights that register like that. When he says he's better, he's talking about how he throws a jab, how he throws a right hand, his technical. Bro, niggas ain't watching that shit. They watching that for a good fight, Floyd. And you don't put on as good a fight. Muhammad Ali's a better fighter to watch. It's a more appealing style. And also, it's an original style. You don't know anybody else that fights like Ali. Ali has his own style, uniquely suited to him, that he created. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself to Ali just because Ali doesn't fight like you. You fight like you come from Detroit where everybody's getting you all technically perfect. Ali's fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, and he's just a super talented fighter. He's a better actor. As a matter of fact, you know what the killer is too? Guess who never drank or smoked? Guess who the original fighter was that did not believe in drinking or smoking? Anybody want to tell? No, seriously. Who is the fighter that did not drink, that started off not drinking and smoking? Guess who that is? It ain't Floyd. Floyd didn't get that. Floyd is not the first guy to do that, to be that. It's Ali. Ali was the one that didn't drink, didn't smoke. He said the only vice he had was women. He said his problem. LeBron is going to get LeBron is always going to be compared to Jordan. LeBron is not, I don't know. First of all, LeBron is too fugugu for me. LeBron a little too sweet for me. That shit tastes too sweet for me. You know what I mean? Me nah. Hey man, thank you, Jose Lopez in the Cash App. Man, thank you so much for the channel. Jose Lopez. Oh, is that my nigga? Damn. Nah, Tito Lopez, man. I haven't seen Tito in so fucking long. $5 holler from my guy, Jose Lopez. Thank you, brother. Man, I thought that might have been Tito Lopez. I would get along with Tito Lopez today. Kobe is the next Jordan Ali. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Yeah, but Michael Jordan is above the sport, bro. Michael Jordan is the biggest thing on the planet, bro. Michael Jordan is the biggest thing on the planet for 6 years, for 8 straight years, bro. He's just different, bro. Michael Jordan is just different. I'm telling you, I don't know what y'all talking about. Kobe ain't no Mike, man. Kobe is not Mike. LeBron James is not Mike. They're just not Mike, bro. They're incredible. Man, you about to make me fall off the treadmill. Haha, that was funny. What is that? I don't know. What you talking about? LeBron and Magic, Kobe, Jordan comparison. LeBron, yeah, I think LeBron is probably a better comparison with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was cool as hell, bro. That's why I don't fuck with arrogant dudes, bro. I met Magic Johnson, bro. Magic Johnson is one of the nicest guys. Treated me with such respect, bro. Treated me with respect, bro. He said, Bernard knows what's up. You know, Phil Jackson takes Russell over MJ to start a winning team. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, all those guys would take all of those guys would take Bill Russell. They were a big Bill Russell was a shit, man. Seriously. Huge fan base there. Back in the days, them dudes fought, and it didn't have to be for a belt or big paydays. Even after George Foreman, he doubled back and fought dangerous Joe Frazier, and then he lost, and that's it. Well, no, those guys were fighting for big money. You should listen to Muhammad Ali. You should listen to Muhammad Ali interviews, bro. Really. Yeah, but Russell was whoa. But Russell, you got to remember, Russell could dunk from the free throw line, bro, in the game. Like Russell could dunk from the free throw line in the game, bro. Russell probably could dunk Russell could make a layup from about a foot behind the free throw line in the game. I'm telling you, man, Bill Russell is athlete. Bill Russell is incredibly underrated athlete. It doesn't matter how tall he is. It matters how goddamn long he is and how athletically gifted Bill Russell was. I don't know if there's anybody in the NBA that's as gifted athletically as Bill Russell. Go back and look at Bill Russell, bro. Bill Russell got hops. Bill Russell got hops, bro. Crazy hops and really long arms. So even though he's 6'9", he's not a real 6'9". He's like a 7 foot 6'9". Russell and Will and George Michael were they had tall guys. Will Chamberlain was they're very athletic, bro. They had tall guys. It's just not all of them played basketball. Ali's the most recognizable person in the world at one time. Yeah, he's a bad boy, bro. He's a bad boy, man. I was the biggest Muhammad Ali fan you could have ever imagined. I've only heard him. I only got mad. The only thing I ever got mad at Ali about, man, was when he called he shouldn't have called George Foreman. He shouldn't have called Joe Frazier a gorilla. He really shouldn't have done it. But at the same time, if you ever met Malik, what's that guy's name? Coach Malachi? I swear, if there's anybody that I would say that about, I would say that about Coach Malachi. Do you remember when George Foreman called? You remember when they called when Ali said that he looked like a gorilla? You shouldn't be a champion. A champion should be pretty like me. Hey, little dude. Hey, little dude. Man, that guy got mad, bro. Over 1 billion people watch Ali fight a wrestler. Oh, that's crazy. Can you talk about the fights this weekend? Who are you picking? Yes, I can talk about the fights and who I'm picking. Absolutely. The fights this weekend are I've got Lamontt Roach over Isaac Cruz. I have O'Shaquie Foster over Steve Fulton Jr. How is the box rec shit sucks? I've got Jesus Ramos over Shane Mosley. I got Frank Martin over Ramses Bartholomew. Digga. And I think those are all the big names. Oh, and I got Erislandy Lara over Johan Gonzalez. Man, I hate that. Man, I don't know if I hate it or I love it. Do not say it was paydays. It's just they fought the best. And I know what you mean. I know what they mean. They were only 2 sanctioning bodies. Said, hey, rats and roaches, boo. What fight you see being an upset of the night? Upset of the night? I don't know. I'm not predicting too many upsets. But if there's an upset, I would say it would be Shane Mosley Jr. beating Jesus Ramos. Because I don't think that there's an upset at all with Isaac Cruz and Lamontt Roach. I don't think that is a I don't think that there is a favorite in that. And I don't think I wouldn't be surprised if either Stephen Fulton Jr. or O'Shaquie Foster won that. That's a competitive fight. Probably the biggest upset would be is if Shane Mosley beat Jesus Ramos. Or maybe, and I don't know if Ramses Bartholomew beating Frank Martin would be an upset. I'm just saying that Ramses Bartholomew is a tough out. You know what I'm saying? Ramses Bartholomew is a gatekeeper. So it's a test for Frank Martin. But it's good to see Frank's at 140 though. I played in the 60s. Benny Thurman played in the 60s and 70s at Kareem days. That's the person who guarded him the best. He and Wilt also used to be teammates. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of really great athletes though, man. Really, truly there were. And I think that people over time they believe in the myth of progress, Yeah, Frank got gonna handle. Oh, say Frank gonna handle his business. That's what's up, bro. Hey, man. Lavish Lifestyle, my bad, bro. Let me say what's up to Lavish Lifestyle again, bro. My bad. Jameson, who you got, bro? Roach or Pitt? Oh, that's him. Yeah, Ramos can fight his ass off. And I see at least one fight being a draw. Yeah, the thing with the PBC fights is all the PBC fights can be competitive, man. They can all be competitive. I don't think, damn it. Yeah. Anyway, man, but look, man, I'm going to cut out of here a little bit early today. Or should I? No, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Where's my man Rick Timms? Rick said he can come on. Or anybody want to jump on? I think this is the time I'll put a link in the chat. Big Daddy, whose Big Daddy was the greatest? Who's Big Daddy? Whose Big Daddy was who's Big Daddy? Hey, Lavish Lifestyle, click the link, bro. My bad, man. Dog, seriously, I be spazzing, dog. I be spasming. I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Dog, I think that's really what I got, bro. Oh, Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, Riddick Bowe. Hey, man, Riddick Bowe had them hands, though, bro. Riddick Bowe. No, man, Eldon Campbell. Eldon Campbell passed? Man, rest in peace, Eldon Campbell, bro. Bro, Eldon Campbell is what you call the perennial great backup center. Eldon Campbell was a good center, man. Yeah, oh man, he died yesterday, man. He's only a year older than me, man. Wow. He's less than a year older than me, man. Dies at 57, man. Wonder how he passed. He had that effortless style, bro. Former Laker Eldon Campbell, known for dies at 57. The cause of death is unknown. Oh, wow, man. Eldon was my guy, bro. Eldon Campbell had game, bro. You was right, Fanon. Roach should have shut up and fought Tank again. Love the show because you inform us. I'm sorry. Let me say something. You was right, Fanon. Roach should have shut up and fought Tank again. Love the show because everything you inform us of come to light. Respect. I'm back. Drop the link. Yeah, man. We got to talk about Bud, bro. From a non-biased perspective, bro. I'm a non-biased perspective because Fanon is boxing. Fanon boxing is Fanon boxing is biased. He's so biased. People don't know Bob McAdoo was the shooter of all shooters before Joe. Oh, Bob McAdoo could ball out. They said Bob McAdoo used to talk crazy to Kareem. Say, man, I used to put buckets on you. Man, I put buckets on him, bro. Bob McAdoo said because Bob McAdoo. Lawrence Moten died. Yeah, man. Lord. What's going on, Be More Bully?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's up?
Just chilling, brother. I was waiting for Rick Timms to come up and get his thoughts on this Bud shit. What's on your mind?
All right.
What's on your mind, bro?
We can have us a good old head conversation. Hey, man. Well, check it out though. I saw I saw something. I forgot what it was. It just crossed my mind, man. When I get up in the morning, sometime I'm not mentally not there, not you know what I mean. Trying to
Yeah.
get you know how it is when you get up around our age.
Yeah. Well, hold on Rick, your camera's not on there. Oh, there you go. What up, Rick? You there, Rick?
Rick?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Put that thing back on, man, because now you just got a picture of a camera up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You got you in your tux. You chilling in your tux.
I don't know why my camera not showing.
I don't know, man.
No, it's I went and got me another laptop finally, so I can go and start making me some more videos and stuff. And my laptop tripping right now.
Yeah, are you good, man? So what you think about Bud chincing out on that money and getting stripped?
Okay, man, I'm completely oblivious to this Bud talk, man. What Bud done done now, man?
Bud got stripped of his WBA belt, and I think he's gonna get stripped of his WBC belt because he refuses to pay the sanctioning fees.
Oh, now he wants to get cheap after he up here demanding 100 mil.
So he fought for the belts, right? He fought for the belts, held the belts up. He agreed to pay 0.6%, it's 0.006%. So he's not being paid, asking for the 3. It winds up being $300,000. And he refuses to pay the sanction fees after he fought for the titles.
Hey, man, if the man don't want to pay, what he gonna? This the 168 titles, right?
Yeah.
He talking about fighting at 160. He was just talking Janabek to Janabek just pop dirty. I mean,
yeah, but
why pay for 168 when I'm flirting with 160?
Well, no, because he agreed to pay it for the fight he already had.
Oh,
he agreed to pay it for the fight he already had. If he doesn't want to pay for the sanction fees moving forward, he can drop the belt and not pay for any sanction fees going forward. But he already fought for the belt. He stood there with the WBA and the WBC on his shoulders, took pictures, and got $50 million.
Man, Bud
is after the fact, he don't want to pay for it.
Bud is a cheapskate. Now he trying to be cheap. Come on, man, pay that sanctioning fees. You know you trying to hold on to them belts. Come on. But then again, he talking about going down to 60. You know what I mean? And he was trying to get the smoke from Jennerbeck because Jennerbeck had the belt. So you gotta see what happened with that. You know what I mean? But damn, typical Bud. That's all I can say. Typical Bud. He gotta be one of the penniest pensions. I guess he learned that from Bob to be a penny pincher. You know what I mean? But
I ain't saying, man, that shit is beyond penny pinching. If he's penny pinching, he shouldn't have taken the fight. That's my stance. If you didn't want to take the fight, if you didn't want to pay the sanction fees, then don't take the fight. You can't fight for the belts, then not pay for the belts that you fought for. That's just ripping them off. If you don't want to fight, pay. That's why Floyd said he never wanted to become undisputed because of the sanctioning fees. And if he won them, he would have dropped them. Right? But that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to get the belts and say, I don't want to pay the sanctioning fees. Then you drop the belts. But then you can move on with the, fighting for one title, pay one sanctioning fee instead of paying 4 sanctioning fees. But if you don't pay, like he had to pay the sanctioning fees for the WBA and all those guys when he won undisputed at 147. But I guess because the money wasn't as much, he was willing to pay that money then, but he's not willing to pay it now. Because this is the 3rd time he's had it. So he's had to pay those sanctioning fees every time he's gotten that belt. So this is the first time where he's refused to pay it. It's a change. It's not the first time. I mean, because again, he was the undisputed champion at 140. He was undisputed champion at 147. Even though he didn't defend it, he had to pay the sanctioning fees for that particular fight. And then the WBA did him a 1-up after he had won undisputed and named him a mandatory for the WBA belt with Israel Mamarov. He paid the sanction fees for Israel Mamarov when he was the WBA champion, but now he doesn't want to pay the WBA sanction fees when the money gets to be $300,000. I'm just man, that's just funny business to me.
Didn't he the 150 belt, right? 154 belt. He had one of the 154 belts, right? And he held on to it for a minute before he officially dropped it, didn't he?
The 154, yeah. That's what I just said. He had the 154
Yeah,
title. He beat Madmarov for the 154-pound title.
man. Bud just a weird dude, man. That's all you can say, man. That
Anyway,
nigga
man,
just
look,
a
y'all, I'm
weird
about to
dude.
roll up out of here, though, dude. I got to go because I got a lot of work that I got to get done.
All right.
Like Jeffrey Brooks is good. Yeah, let me let Jeffrey Brooks up real fast, and then I'm gonna break y'all because I got to
All right,
do something for my
man.
wife.
All right, man. Go
All
ahead
right,
and
y'all.
take
Thank
it
you for
easy.
coming, Rick. Thanks for
All
coming.
right.
Be more bully.
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, bro. Jeffrey Brooks, hold on one second. See if how can I help you, King BJT?
What's up, Fanon? I just wanted to know, does Bud not realize that if he moves to 160, he's going to be trying to fight for those same sanctioning bodies? Like do he think he can just get over on not paying them?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I
Like,
don't know, bro.
has anybody thought about that? Like, if you're not paying them at 168, like like if you decide to move to 160 and fight for their belts, you still gonna have to, sit down with them. Like, I don't know, maybe that was just my thought process. It's like, you think you can skip out on a division? You're still the same sanctioning body, regardless of the weight class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to get that insight before you jumped off, though, bro.
All right, bro. My personal opinion is, from what I know, he probably is going to take another. If he wants to, they're negotiating a rematch for Canelo, and this probably not going to be all the belts. He probably did the shit so that they would strip him, so that they could give Hamad Shiraz a belt. So I
Yeah,
think he just thinks his bread is butter with Turkey. Turkey's supposed to be giving him $100 million rematch, and he just don't want to give up the money. Or maybe he's just trying to negotiate everything that he can negotiate, tried to hardball him and didn't think that they would actually strip him. There could be a
they
lot
make
of different things going on. But my thing is just, bro, you fought for the belts in that fight. So pay the money
yeah,
that you already said that you would do, you know?
and
But anyway,
that
that's
makes
just
all
me.
the sense. That makes all the sense in the world, saying as though Hamza is with Turkey. And we know what he did in the Carlos Adames fight for Hamza. So it would make a lot of sense for him to, bait Bud into dropping those or not paying so that they can strip him. Because of course Hamza was next in line, right?
Yep,
So
and in Billy.
that makes sense. All right,
Yep,
brother.
and
Have a
Bud.
good one.
All right, bro. Thank you for not being a troll. God dog, a good
No,
new
no, for
dude, man.
sure. No, for sure.
Appreciate you, brother. All
All
right,
right,
man.
have a good one.
Deuces. Jeffrey Brooks, what up, man? Why is Bud right?
What's going on, Panama? Man, I see you on here talking this good old goat talk today.
Oh, Ali, yeah. Been talking about I talked to Ali for about maybe 30 minutes.
We talking about the other goat. It's different eras, the goats.
Ain't no. First of all, you can't be. Look, it's greatest of all time. It doesn't say
Oh,
greatest. If you're greatest of an era, greatest of an era, that
uh-huh.
is G-A. What is it? Greatest of a GOA era. That would there's no T.
There's no T on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, he's a go. Nah, dog, you can't be the greatest of an era, bro. These no joke, bro. They need to stop ripping off Muhammad Ali off that shit. Muhammad Ali is
Yeah,
the greatest of all time, and y'all keep stealing this shit.
man, that's cool. I guess you got to put him in somewhere in the category. That's why they say era, because everybody got their own times
No,
of when they
Ali would have whooped his ass.
dominated.
No, because Ali
Well,
is a heavyweight, and Ali would have whooped his ass.
well, of course that. I mean, you talking about
There
a
you
heavy.
go. So you
We
can't be the
comparing
you
a
can't be
heavyweight
the
to
you
a.
already know. You
Yeah,
already know.
yeah, I mean, well, of course that. But no, I'm trying to. So here's what I'm trying to figure out because really, I mean, because him not paying for the belt and this and that. I mean, I think his whole thing is, long as I accomplished it, it don't matter whether they take it or not, whatever. His whole thing is, long as I
Hey
fit,
man, so if you
long as
drive a truck, you want these people to you if you drive a truck
I.
and you move a load somewhere from him there, don't you want to get paid? You think people should just willy-nilly just decide after the fact that they shouldn't be paying things?
Well, no, that's yeah, apples to oranges with that.
No,
That's
it's
I'm
not.
trying to.
It's it is.
He got
If
it. He,
he stood
he
on the stage, Greg, and
uh,
said that he was the WBA champion. He fought Canelo for
mm-hmm.
the WBA belt for the WBC belt. He has to pay a sanctioning fee. He agreed to pay a sanctioning fee to get in the ring. If he wasn't going to pay a sanctioning fee, then the belt wouldn't have been on the line. He fought for the belt, so the sanctioning fee is there. He is just deciding he's not going to pay it. He's not going to. It's like he had a fight and somebody decided not to pay him for the fight. You think that Turki Al-Sheikh? Do you think Turki Al-Sheikh should just say, "Oh, $50 million, that's too much. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay you that."
This will by him not paying this will jeopardize his rematch with Canelo, right?
Like I don't know anything about that. I said he already got stripped. He got stripped of the WBA, and now Hamas Shiraz and Christian and Billy are going to fight each other for that. The undisputed shit is gone because he dropped it because the WBA stripped him. The WBC is the one that also said that Bud didn't pay. Bud refused, didn't say thank you for the opportunity to fight for undisputed. Just fuck you. I'm done, and I'm not paying you the money.
I think he doing it to avoid trying to rematch Canelo. I think he trying to go to another.
That's why I'm asking you. Don't you think that's wrong to do? Don't you think that's the wrong thing to do for you to agree with the WBA that you're going to pay a certain amount of money? They sanction the fight so that you can earn $50 million. And then you turn around after you get your $50 million and you don't keep your part of the bargain? That's how people should be doing business in boxing. A champion should be able to say, or a sanctioning body should be able to say, hey, you won this belt, but we just decide we don't want you as a champion. Give it back. Come on, man. But you can't defend that, bro. That's called theft. That's fraud.
You can probably find some wrong with that. I mean, because
wrong.
Yeah, because it's all after the fact that he already won the belt, right? He already won the belt.
It's not. He said he would pay it before the fight.
He said he paid it before the fight. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, got you. Okay. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how all this is actually going. I'm kind of learning this. Okay.
You get a fight contract from the WBA and the WBC. They tell you how much of your purse their fee is. If you want the fight, you say yes. If you don't want the fight, you say no. Okay. So they told Terence, hey, this is how much we're charging. Terence said, okay, that's fine. Then when the fight's over, Terence says, no, I don't want to pay you. That's the same thing as somebody saying, oh, I'll pay you $1,000 to drive this truck from here to there. You show up there and they say, I don't want to pay you $1,000 anymore.
Yeah, they didn't make him pay it before the fight. They let the fight go on and then say, okay, you can pay us after the fight. It's over with. That's what they said.
They have to pay it out of the purse. Every WBA champion, in order for the WBA to operate, has to pay fees. Otherwise, there can't be a WBA. If you don't pay any fees to the WBC, there can't be any WBC. That's how they survive. That's how they have the sanctioning body. Floyd Mayweather Jr. fought. He paid the fees. Canelo fought for undisputed multiple times. Paid the fees. Okay. It's when Bud gets with Turkey. Bud gets with Turkey, who doesn't want the sanctioning bodies to even have been in that particular thing. Says, fuck them. Don't pay them. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah. That's. I mean, from what you telling me, it does sound wrong, but I'm sure he have his own opinion on why he's not paying it. You know what I'm saying? Which
I don't care why he's not.
I would really need to hear why he's not going to pay it.
Oh, fuck all that. Only reason he should not. There's only one reason that he shouldn't have to pay the fee. There's only one reason.
Okay.
Only one possible reason why he shouldn't pay that fee.
And
if he didn't get the fight. If he didn't get the fight, there wouldn't be a fee. So since there was a fight, there's a fee.
There's a fee. Yeah, pay your fee. Yeah.
You can come up with any reason. You can come up with any reason not to pay a bill. Yeah. I don't feel like it. I think it's overpriced. But he agreed to it. I can understand if it was something he didn't get. I can understand if it's something he didn't get. He didn't get his belt. He didn't get something. But the WBA, the WBA and the WBC, they did their part. But
Right.
Turkey has his own belt. So Turkey doesn't need a fee. So isn't it better that we just all fight for Turkey's belt? Because Turkey's not charging a fee.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, because that's what they're trying to do. Hey, but Jeffrey, I gotta go because I gotta do something, man. Thank you for jumping on, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right.
All right, man. Get back. Peace and blessings to you and your family. I like messing with him, man. That's my guy. But look, let me get up. Oh, man, thank you, Jameson. Jameson said, Ali is the goat. Bud is the donkey, otherwise known as a jackass. You're just talking, bro. I don't even know what you're doing. You got to go. He ain't asking for the fee, and he giving you the bag. What he said, he ain't. I don't know what you're talking about with that, bro. Ali Robinson, Ali Armstrong. Dog, for me, it's a heavyweight. If you can't beat the guy, you can't say shit. I'm telling you, bro, all that greatest of all time shit, bro. Hey, bro, if you can't beat the guy up himself, you're not greater than him. Okay? I can't say that I'm the greatest center ever at 6'1". I'm not the great. How can you be the greatest center ever at 6'1"? You're too little. Okay? Anybody that says the greatest center ever was a 5'10" guy, we're not trying to hear it. 6'3" center, no fucking way, bro. Okay? No fucking way. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is too little to be the greatest fighter ever. Terence Crawford is too little to be the greatest fighter ever. Because if his ass gets in there with somebody too big, his ass is going to get beat half to death. Muhammad Ali could actually beat everybody. There's an argument that can be made that Muhammad Ali would beat everybody, including Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, Terence. You dudes are not beating Muhammad Ali in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So sit your little ass down, your little niggas down. Sit your little asses down. No style of Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to give Muhammad Ali any problem. There's no style that Floyd Mayweather can fight that is going to save that ass from Muhammad Ali beating that man half to death. So I ain't trying to hear that shit about how great you are, bro, in your weight class. You may be great in your weight class. You may be great in your weight class, but you're not the greatest fighter ever. You're too little, man. You may be the best. You may be, you may be the fastest sixth grader of all time, bro, but you're not outrunning Usain Bolt, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear that. If you're too little, shut up. Guess what that sounds like? That gave birth to Clarissa Shields saying, in my eyes, it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and me. Do y'all remember when she said that? Hey, real quick before I get off, put a 1 in the chat if you remember Clarissa Shields saying in her mind, there's 3 of the greatest fighters in the world are Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and her. It went from a grown-ass man to a little bitty midget to a woman. What world are we living in, bro? Look, it went from a guy that's 6'3.5", 6'4", probably walks around somewhere around 230 pounds, 240 pounds. If he's not working out, could probably fight at like 215, 220, 6'4", to a 5'6" guy, to a guy that's about 5'6", 150 pounds, to a woman. That's the 3 greatest ever. If you can't tell, you believe for a second these guys are giving you honest opinions, bro, I can name 100 fighters that will beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. He said, when you break it down, it actually makes sense. I'm telling you, you cannot say you're the greatest fighter ever if you can't beat every other fighter that fought. I don't care about your technical skills. I don't care about your technical skills, bro. You can't tell me because you have a straighter punch and you have a pull counter, that means you're greater than Ali. Because you're not having anybody dropping, you're not fighting 250, 260-pound men. You're not fighting 6'5", 230, 240-pound men. You know what I'm saying? With same-day weigh-ins. You're not fighting those guys. Yeah, Mike Tyson can make that argument. Only problem is Mike Tyson couldn't beat Evander Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want to hear nothing. You know what that reminds me of, bro? It reminds me of you street thugs out there. It reminds me of you little petty street thugs. You know how y'all think you're so big, but you really just found out that you're really little? You know what I mean? Like, you think because you run the Bronx, you think because you run New York City, or you run Omaha, Nebraska, or you run LA, that means you are some real big-ass nigga, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. You're still not a heavyweight. You guys are like 126-pounders, bro, talking shit. That's what I'm telling you. You guys are 126-pounders talking shit. That's Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career in a nutshell. Bro, you're a little-ass man that was taught how to fight your entire life. You are not Muhammad Ali. You're not close to Muhammad Ali. You will never be close to Muhammad Ali. He's going to get stopped. He get popped in the face for about 8 rounds. Ali never pulled a duck move in his career. The Houston cats is mad. He was never speaking of. There's a reason Roy chose John Ruiz instead of Lennox Lewis. Exactly. So please don't tell me y'all about being the greatest ever. And you can't. Bro, I don't think he could beat Tommy Hearns. Most heavyweights got weak chins, seen plenty of little beat the shit out of. You ain't never seen no little name. What is the smallest heavyweight? What's the smallest heavyweight champion you've seen? 190 pounds. You can get up from about 190 pounds up. But, bro, if you don't weigh 100, I'm telling you, man, if you are not the size of these dudes, you may not want to fight these dudes. Oh, in the street. Oh, okay. I'm like, bro, I'm just telling you, dog, some of these dudes are some big-ass dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some big-ass men, bro. And I wouldn't, Holyfield's big, man. Holyfield is big. Lennox Lewis is big. I wouldn't go around throwing hands with these dudes, bro. That's just me. You know, I don't want Big Mike Knox clipping me with that goddamn paw. Hey, funny, in retrospect, it would have been better had Roy Jones Jr. unified and lost to Lennox as opposed to dropping down and facing. Now, he may not be alive. If he fought Lennox Lewis, bro, he may not be talking. You can't Lennox Lewis is so goddamn big, bro. You know what I mean? And they punching in 10-ounce gloves, too, for sure. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. With that, I'm out. Deuces. Riddick Bowe big. Yeah, they all big.